This is Miirym, Sentinel Wyrm, and this is why my friends hate it.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop.
So this is Miirym, Sentinel Wyrm. It's a Temur in 3 for a 6/6 flying Ward 2 dragon spirit. And whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you create a copy of it. Except that if the original was legendary, the token is not. Which is going to let us do a lot of really, really weird things. Now, I've built dragon decks before. Usually they're big and fat, kind of clunky and sort of slow. This commander is so similar to my Raikou of 2 Reflections deck that I had to try to build around it that way. So because it's got green and blue in it, we get all that wonderful ramp the old red decks wish they had. Exploration and Explore at green, and that beautiful trio of Simic draw ramp spells that I've just absolutely come to love. And then there's the cards that I want to play the most in this 3-color pile of insanity, and those are cards that get us more stuff for what we play. So Wild Pair, Reflections of Lichara, Temur Ascendancy, and Kindred Discovery are all there to help keep your deck going and get you more bang for your buck. And after I put all the visuals for this deck together, I realized that I had completely forgotten Spark Double. And, Spark Double, I'm going to Spark Double my commander. So the Spark Double comes into play as a copy of Miirym Sentinel Wyrm when it's not legendary, and Miirym Sentinel Wyrm goes, "Hey, I know you! Would you like a copy of yourself?" Oh, absolutely. And now every dragon you play, you're getting 3 bloody tokens of it. Now when it comes to the creatures in this deck, I'm really only going to recommend 4. That's the 2 creatures that reduce casting costs, Lathis Dragon Queen and Utvar Hellkite. Beyond that is the dragon deck. There are so many dragons, and so many that work in so many different ways that I'm not going to pretend to tell you which ones you ought to put in or not. You're playing this game. You have a pretty good idea of what you want to play on your own. You don't need my help in that respect. And of those, the one that's actually the only real hard to recommend is Lathis Dragon Queen. So whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, she gives you another 5/5 dragon. So Miirym hands you a copy of whatever you just played, and Lathis goes, "Oh, here, have another token to go along with that." And then if you're really lucky and you've got either Reflections or Wild Pair out, and your head doesn't explode from all the triggers, that simple 6 mana investment turned into an awful lot more things on the board than you thought it was gonna. Now imagine if you had Spark Double in on top of this. And to be honest, I might decide to cram Raikou of 2 Reflections into this deck anyway, just because I want to get the most out of every card I possibly can. Now as it stands, I haven't had a chance to actually play this deck yet. It's been really nice out the last couple weekends, and my buddy's birthday was yesterday too, so. But it's doing a great job of beating up on the goldfish, and because my local meta around the table is okay for kind of slower, dumber decks, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a bunch of fun with this even here, and if I decide to play some nice, relaxed casual down at the store. CEDH, it is not. And if something goes drastically better or wrong, well, I'll try to remember to tell you, and I'll see you in the future.